What's up guys, how's it going? My name is Lost and welcome to another Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. And in this video we are doing the monthly gem quest that is in NA. So with the monthly gem quest this month we are only allowed to use Divine Rose, Stroke of Midnight. We are also using Olympia, Sleeping Lion, and Moogle of Glory. For some reason I just spaced out in the middle of saying what was what, so excuse me for that. But anyways, yeah, so we are gonna go ahead and tackle all 5 quests live. I went ahead and set up my Keyblades already so that I won't waste any time and we're just gonna get straight to the quest. And of course we are going up firsthand against the huge snowman, and you guys already know that I have such a hatred, if you've been to my live streams, a big hatred towards this huge snowman. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first Keyblade we're going to be using is Divine Rose, and I do have my triple cast card because I mean nowadays, like I said in my JP monthly gem quest, you pretty much need either illustrated Kyrie EX or illustrated Xion EX. I mean, it's a thing right now. It's just the game is getting harder and harder, and thankfully it is easier, but of course it's all based on RNG and how lucky you are on getting one of these 2 buffing medals in the daily banner that they do have every day. JP doesn't have it and A does, so it's almost better to start off in NA as a fresh new player than it is in JP. But yeah, so basically those 2 buffer medals are pretty much required to just do anything in the game. Yeah, you could probably get through story quests pretty easily with 0.2 Kyrie, but other than that, every other big challenge that comes out in the events tab of the game, you pretty much need these 2 buffers. So of course we are doing the triple cast Kyrie EX. We do have my Days Riku with attack boost 4. Yeah, I believe it's attack boost 4 and SP gauge 1. Again, I am terrible in Roman numerals. But this one has ground and double sleep resist. We do have my FFRK tail with attack boost. I feel like it's a 5, but you know, I'm probably gonna get made fun of in the comment section just because I don't know my Roman numerals. But it has an attack boost max and SP gauge 0 with no traits. I do have my final boss Xion with attack boost max and SP gauge 2 with air, ground, and plus 1000. Extra attack would be freaking beautiful on this medal. And then of course my HT limit form Sora. The guild is actually not max guild, I didn't realize that until just now, but it does have an attack boost max and SP gauge 2 for extra attack, area, and paralysis resist. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I believe this was JP's last monthly gem quest. I may be wrong, but either ways, I mean, it's free gems, especially if you got the right buffers and medals. This is all just super easy. It's not something that you have to like go crazy ham unless of course you don't have like all of these like kick-ass medals. Of course there is ways that you can probably turtle it, but for the sake of this video I'm just playing right through it. I'm not really trying to like give any like tips and whatnot on how to handle these enemies. So plus it would be a very long tips and tricks video if I were to do that, you know, honestly. So yeah, this is just a live playthrough of me just going through all this and just taking care of each of the Heartless. And there is the guy that I hate. Oh, with his buddies too. But anyways, this huge snowman, level 1000. He's magic attribute and he has 200 bars of HP. This is it's pretty easy. I'm not too worried about it. Maybe Days Riku may be able to take care of it, but if not, my other medals should take care of this, of the huge snowman. And Days Riku was actually pretty close, but my tail would destroy this thing. And that's it for the first one. And if you guys haven't noticed, I did change up my hairstyle. I've been wanting the Hades avatar board, one to come out in JP again, but also in NA, and I'm debating on whether or not to change my hair up in JP as well, seeing as I've had, and a lot of people know me by that avatar setup that I have. Plus I feel like the hair will look a little weird in this setup right here. It's almost, or no, excuse me, in my avatar setup that I have right here, it's almost like I have like a mysterious look, like I'm covering my mouth and then you can only see my eyes, but then just like the blazing hair and the hat that for some reason doesn't get burnt. So I like it though. I think it fits my NA avatar pretty good, but JP, I'm still kind of questioning on it. But anyways, Ready Red Trio. We have a triple cast I illustrated Xion EX. We do have my final boss Xion. I am also using, excuse me, my Kingdom Hearts 2 nominee with attack boost 5 max. So it actually is 4 max. Okay, I'm learning. And this one has ground and air. I am using my disappointment of a Sephiroth. Sephiroth EX Plus with attack boost 5, SP gauge 1 with some terrible traits. I don't want to talk about it. And then my dual wield Roxas EX with attack boost 4 max and SP gauge 1 with ground trait. My Stroke of Midnight, I believe, is at level 25, so it's not really the highest multipliers. You know, it's not something you can really brag about, but with my triple cast illustrated Xion EX, it should be fine. We should be okay. Alright, and we're going in the house. Alright, who else wants to play? Make sure, because I just heard like those enemies that like appear out of random. Make sure that I don't miss out on them. Oh, there they go. Oh my god, that sounded terrible. I don't know if you just heard, but that was somebody's exhaust just now, and it sounded like straight. So, and when it comes to exhaust sounds, if you guys, something you guys might not know either, but I am into cars. Not as much as I was about maybe 2-3 years ago, due to kind of like a lifetime event that happened to me. Nothing terrible. It's just it kind of just pushed me away from the car scene and whatnot. I still have my car that's all fixed up and whatnot, but because of that, I just lost interest in it. I would like to get back into it, but at the same time, a lot of my previous friends that were into cars and whatnot, I pretty much moved on from that as well, and I guess I should too, because, well, yeah, I'm doing this. This was the result of me just like falling away from the car scene. Was started getting into mobile games, playing video games like crazy again. So, but yeah, so we got the Ready Trio. He started out with a little over 1100 HP bars, but that's nothing that we cannot handle. That hair though. I don't know, I feel like I should take the hat off. At the same time, it would make me look like I got a bald head, and it's just, I just lit my head on fire, but it doesn't hurt. Anyways, that is quest number 2, and I believe we do get a speed gem out of this. I think. We get some buttons. Oh no, we get a magic gem. So magic gem, 20 jewels, and Moogles. For the monthly gem quest, we do just only get 100 jewels, which is fine. You know what? It's a simple event for anybody who does have the proper buffing medals, so it's nothing really to get upset about. We do have the God Armor Omega, and we are using my Olympia level 25 with my triple cast Kyrie EX. We do have my HD Fantasy X with attack boost 3 max and AP, so get that extra AP. Even though, again, with Kyrie, all you need is Kyrie. We do have my HD Arrow with attack boost 4, SP gauge 0, no traits. We do have my HD Anti-Foam Sword with attack boost 4 max and defense trait and ray trait. So defense trait doesn't do anything. And then my HD Sword and Kyrie EX with attack boost 4, SP gauge 0. Let's jump right into it. Judging by who I'm facing against, oh hey, it might take me probably 2 turns because excuse me, my setup is like half and half, so most likely we're gonna be 2-turning this. And I just had the random thought, but just imagine us trying to turtle the heck out of this thing. That would be very interesting. Anyways. My HD Ventus EX doesn't really do too much damage. My Era does a good amount of damage. Soaring Kyrie though is it's alright, but as you guys can see though, I do not have the proper medals to go up against this God armor. But that's fine. We're gonna take care of the regular armor, most likely with HD Ventus EX. So we may have to 3-turn this. I'm not too sure. Hopefully we don't. Alright, so now we're doing a 378,000 damage. He probably would have done more if the other guard armor would have died first on, because of course with HD Ventus's ability, he does more damage against single target enemies. But we did manage to 2-turn it, which is awesome. And that's it. And we get a power gem. Lovely. Free gems is always nice. You know what would be pretty sweet? And I mentioned this in my JP monthly gem quest, but having a midway monthly gem quest, but instead of power, speed, and magic gems, we do get a moon gem and a sunstone. That would be pretty awesome, in my opinion. But make the quest harder. I mean, this is just for me. But I mean, for rarer gems like that, I feel like, for me personally, they should make the quest a little bit harder, but not too stupid hard, you know? Not like level 2000 or like 5000 HP and whatnot. So, but anyways, we're going up against the Possessors, level 1200. We're using my Sleeping Lion that is not at 25. We do have Triple Cast Kyrie. We do have my HG Loxine with Attack Boost 4, SP Gauge 0. I decided to use her instead of my final boss Xion, just to fill in that slot, really. But this one has ground, air, and extra attack. We do have my HD Ventus again. We do have my HD Antiform Sword, and we are using Aladdin Magic Carpet, the medal that was from the High School Challenge. So maybe I might have a little trouble because the multipliers are not really too hot, but you never know. Oh, we're starting all Possessors already. Just not the actual one we get it. We got to kill. Loxine isn't doing too much damage, but I mean, with her ability though, you have to use a certain amount of gauges to be able to destroy, or to be able to get the max multiplier out of her. Oh, and of course we'd have the Barrier Master. No, I hate you, Barrier Master. You are annoying as crap. Too bad that my HC Loxine won't be able to destroy you in one hit. Maybe my Ventus might be able to take care of all three of them. Ah, it was close. It was close. Oof. Okay, so that's the bad thing about. Oh hey. Well, I was gonna say that was the bad thing about the Barrier Master, is the fact that holy Possessors, man. Is that once he dies, he clears away all of the debuffs that you've done to the enemy, which can be really annoying. If you guys saw my Judy and Nick B High Score Challenge run, you noticed that there was a Barrier Master in that run of the High Score Challenge, and annoying as crap. That's all I gotta say. He's especially annoying in Coliseum. Coliseum of all places it's a terrible spot to be in for Barrier Master, especially when you are trying to one-turn it, and all of a sudden you see him pop up. It's like, hey, I'm here to mess you up. So most likely it's either a skippable round, or maybe you can somehow take care of it at the same time that you kill the other enemies. So Barrier Master is probably one of the most annoying Heartless in this game. Second to the oh no, excuse me. First it would be Barrier Master, and then afterwards it would, oh hey, hey big boy. Barrier Master first, then I would have to say maybe the Archers, especially if you don't have 0.2. Excuse me, not 0.2 Kyrie. Illustrated Kyrie EX or Xion EX. Real pain in the butt. That's all I can say. But anyways, Possessor is really not the strong enemy of this one. It's actually Snake Guy over here. But we should be able to take care of him 2 times, most likely. Uh-oh. He debuffed the crap out of me. Come on, Loxine, do that damage. Do that crazy damage you did in my High School Challenge for Judy and Nick. Alright, Ventus is doing some good damage now. Now there's only one enemy left. We may have to 3-turn this. Maybe not. I got a little worried because I wasn't sure if my my illustrated KHUx had a second chance skill, because I do have two, one for rating and one for events and whatnot like this. So I was a little worried that I had to start that over. But anyways, we do get a speed gem and another 20 jewels and more. Alright, and finally, this is quest number 5. We are going up against the Assault Dragon. Yeah, the Assault Dragon was a pain in the butt for a lot of players last week. I'm not sure if the event is still going on or not. No, it's not. The event finished. But yeah, the Assault Dragon was a pain in the butt for a lot of players, just because of maybe not having the right medals, or just the fact that he had a crap ton of HP. But anyways, Mughal Glory is level 18. I have not gotten a chance to get it to 25 at least, just because I really don't use it that much. But I do have a triple cast Shion EX. I do have my HD Shion with attack boost 5 and ground and raid. I do have my Master Xehanort EX that was in a VIP for 7 weeks with attack boost 5. It does not have a max. I did not want to waste a gauge attack boost on him, just because I'm not too sure if I'm going to be using him in the future. But he does have ground plus 1000 and extra attack. We do have my HD Era just to be there, and then of course my Disappointment Sephi with attack boost 5, SP gauge 1. That's what I'm going to be calling him from now on. It's just Disappointment Sephi. And I would pull a little bit to try to get maybe more traits for Sephi if he's still around, but I don't think he is anymore. But I'd rather not. I'd rather just maybe wait for maybe the trait versions of it to pop out later on. But as of right now, I'm good. He can somewhat still be usable, but at the same time, it's just mega sad face. Alright, we got a big boy and we got 2 paralysis archers. Nothing to worry about. Oh no, attack boost didn't kick in, but he's still doing a good amount of damage. Freaking rip. And I do have my skill avatar set up right now too. So I'm surprised it didn't kick in, but well, the skill itself is not even maxed out anyway, so that's probably why. Alright, and Doldorano actually has a good amount of HP, so we may have to 2-turn this, possibly? Yeah, never know. Alright, the skill didn't kick in again. Maybe this time? There we go. Alright, Era. Not even a mil of damage. Freaking rip. And then my Sephoff, of course, my Sephi. Wait, what was the name that I called it again? My Disappointment Sephoff. Oh, Sephi. He did some pretty good damage. He did take care of one of the other Doldorans. So in this one, I believe my Master Xehanort, the copy version, most likely will take care of it. Or not. Well, we are going up against the speed attribute, so. Oh, hey, that's Boost 5 kicking in. Alright, we got a Giga Shadow and some helicopter fleet. Alright, easy enough. And finally, the Assault Dragon. He has 14, almost 1500. Oh, hello, we got another big boy. So we got 2 raid bosses we're going up against right now. So area perks would have been nice right now. But one has the counter that doesn't care how many hits you do, but the other one does, which is the Gil Golem. But I doubt we'd have any issues with it. Maybe we could probably 3-turn this, which, as seeing it right now, most likely that's probably what we are gonna have to do. Yep, I'm calling it now. Unless Sephoff does a crazy amount of damage. Oh boy. Okay, we might have to we probably have a chance of 2 turning in. And oh my god, I'm getting burnt and smacked to death. The counter on the Gear Golem might be a possible issue. Yep. So we are actually 3-turning this. So rip. Unless Sephiroth somehow manages to take care of it. Nope. Uh-oh. I just thought about something. Ooh. Freaking rip. Ah, okay, so we're gonna have to change my setup a little bit here. Because Second Chance for some reason did not proc, which I'm surprised. So let's see. What the nani can I do here? Well, my Sephiroth is doing some good damage, which is a good thing. But I might... I was gonna say I would switch him over to my 3rd slot, but that's low multiplier is not gonna do too hard for me. So what I might do is, I might put my Hercules in here, because if you saw my trait video, I did manage to get aerial, ground, and extra attack. So even though he's not gonna get any upright boost, I think I might slap on a good skill on him, just because he is Kali worthy. And I think I might put that attack boost 5, SP gauge 0, and see if that'll help. And then that way I could just focus on killing him Gear Golem wise, and hopefully that'll work out for me. So let's try that run one more time. I'm going to skip over to that run so that way you guys don't have to see the entire thing. So I will see you here in just a second. And we are here. So let's see if this upright setup does work out for me. Hopefully it does. Hopefully I don't have too much of a crazy issue against these guys. I am going to be using my Warrior of Light, since it is only a single target on each of the enemies once. So I'm going to use it on my Gear Golem. The Gear Golem. I wish it was mine, because then I would tell it to go away. Then we're going to auto it after this. So basically this setup, in a way, it's going to be almost like a no counter setup. Like I ain't got to worry about the counters. I ain't got to worry about it going down. It'll go up. It'll get reset by Sora and Kyrie EX. But in general, we should be fine, and so far it seems like we're doing much better with an upright setup than we are with a reverse setup. So that's a good thing. Hopefully my Second Chance does proc, and we should be okay, because if you remember that first run with the reverse setup, for some reason it did not kick in. I was pretty surprised. And I have Second Chance 3 on, I believe, or 2. I think it might be 2. So that's probably why. But I do have a skill perk setup right now as my avatar, so hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. Oh, I saw a dragon almost died. Ah! Alright, Second Chance. Proc for me, baby. Hey, there we go. Second Chance 2 proc. Sweet. Alright, so oh, there goes the Assault Dragon. I think, honestly, the bigger enemy in this one was definitely the Gear Golem. Even though Warrior of Light is in a unproper slot, but it is getting somewhat of a multiplier, it still did some decent damage. But anyways, guys, that is finally it. The upright setup was so much better than the reverse setup, and we finally managed to take care of this guy. Or the 2 duo raid bosses, thank God. Feels like I've been playing this forever. But we do get a magic gem and the 20 jewels to complete the 100 jewels in total for the monthly gem quest. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see some more future KHUx content, oh hey Trickmaster, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys, and as always, I will see y'all in my next one.